Hello everyone and welcome to the live stream. We are doing once again a bard stream. Woohoo! It has been a while. I believe the last time we did this was around July 4th. We are, I think, now August. July, yeah. Holy moly. So exactly one full month, I think. July, June, July, August. Yeah, wow, 1 month. Wow, holy moly. Anyways, yeah, welcome to the live stream. And today we're going to be trying something, and that is songs that I've done in the past, but the main reason is because in the last month, I have actually finally went out of my hobbit hole. I found a violin shop. Who would have thought? And I actually got them to restring my violin because apparently the violin strings I had were old. Go figure. I haven't touched it in 15 years. It does that. And I did collect. They did let me keep the originals just to like compare the two, and you could definitely tell that the old ones are all black and corroded. Not really corroded, but like just dark to the point that the new ones are shiny and they look nice. And also the whole point of the new ones because they vibrate. You know, it doesn't sound like it's very stiff, which listening to my old recordings of the streams and playing the same songs over and now, I'm like, oh yeah, you can definitely tell there's a huge difference. Of course, granted, I still am, trying to get my footing on how to play things again. So half of it is bad strings, the other half is still me being bad. Hi there, Gimme. Holy moly, Barster. I know you made it just in time. I saw your message as I'm starting the stream thing. I'm like, oh, that's ironic that Gumi knew that I was going to do a bar stream. Sus. Very sussy. But just kidding. Yes, I was just explaining Gumi that I got new strings. Also, I got my bow rehaired. So basically, everything's fresh. Now, it could uh, still be that I am very bad at it. Who knows? But hopefully, the sound doesn't sound as stiff as it was. Either Zero, Bart stream. Yes, it is a Bart stream. I felt the brainwaves. But yes, hope you guys are having a great day or night if you guys haven't slept yet. Yeah. Also, Zero, this is the type of Final Fantasy you wanted to play, right? Exactly. I need I need to get restring and rehair. Oh, wait, give me. You haven't done yours yet? I thought you did yours already. It's a learning curve, so you're so smart. And Zero dot dot dot. Zero, you're funny. Wee, 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 wee. Okay, so let's try some stuff, okay? And I think we have about, let me look at the time here, an hour to two at most. So we'll play by ear. Oh, pun, I get it. Anyways, um, also if I start feeling fatigued, then I guess we'll call it shorter earlier. Anyways, let's try some stuff. Aha. Okay, here we go and try some stuff. One second. Wait. Oh. Yay! The violin sounds much better now. Yeah, because yeah, the strings definitely made a huge difference replacing. Because like I said earlier, very beginning, I was looking through the VODs on the old ones. I'm like, my God, it sounds very stiff. It's very noticeable. Yes, granted, there's still me playing a little off sometimes, but in terms of it sounding crisper, it's definitely crisper, way crisper. Oh, oh, wait, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Kasune is 100% right. It did cut off. I know why. I forgot. For this stream, I need to enable my filter to be turned off. Good thing you said that right now, Kasune. Okay, so now it should be open mic 100%. So that means you will probably also hear like random like page noises, or hell, you may hear like some guy outside mowing the lawn. So now it's gonna be way sensitive on the mic. So yeah, thank you for pointing that out, Kissing. I completely forgot to disable that feature when doing this, because it doesn't like the E string. It actually does not like the E string. OBS. You have to disable the filters for it to pick it up. So I'm not sure how much of that you heard. So let's assume that everything was all fine and dandy, and everything was perfect. Whee 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 whee. So anyways, we'll move on to the next song, I guess. Oh yeah, I should point out that in the past month or so, I basically still tried to compile songs I downloaded into the MuseScore thingy, and then like convert it into something playable for the violin. Of course, most of the stuff is always like in piano and a bigger score. So normally I would do is just only find the melody and compile it into one music sheet for me to read. That's basically what I've been doing. So sometimes things get a little messy, and I have to like go back and actually reprint things. I made a mistake when printing them or editing. But yeah, for the most part, everything should be fine. Anyways, let's see. So here's one I just printed out. I think it was like yesterday. So let's try this. Half of me is also trying to practice this at this exact same time. It's like first time seeing it. god. One, two, three. Okay, there's that part that was like very. Okay, it went super fast. I was like, okay, maybe not ready on that one, but anyone recognize the song, just FYI, let me know. Like I said, also first time practicing that one, so I see where that one's gonna be very problematic. I need to like practice on that last half because it goes extremely fast. But yes, does anyone know what that song came from? Yeah, jump scare with a random person there. But who is it? The thing is 0. I can't tell who that is. Okay, anyways. Oh wait, I think I have to close out of this. Let's see here. That is... Yep, that is a 0. Okay. I just wanted to see who that was. Okay. Another... So, I guess no one could figure that one out. That was from Portal 2. It's called Karamia. That was the end part with the little turrets. It's all... It's a few flats, so I may have played it a little off. But you guys hopefully got the idea. So this one is a lot of sharps. So this one is the other one. So here we're going to try this one. Well, that was smoother than I was expecting. That was the other one. Yay! Oh, we got. What's this? Okay. I was thinking that there was an error because you messaged me right now because you didn't DM. But yes, that was the other Portal 2 song. That was, Once You Gone. Actually, that one, like, I think that one played well because I was trying something out. I was just playing at the frog, and I was just basically, like, doing staccato, whatever, like, little, like, jumping around. I was like, ironically, it sounds pretty good doing this. Who would have thought? But yeah, anyways. Yay, another one. I tried getting, what's it called? What's the first Portal one called? Still Alive, and I just couldn't find one that was good because all of them felt very meh. So I'm still working on that one. Hopefully soon, TM. Oh, one other thing I like to do with all these music sheets I've been working with, I actually try to combine as many into like as many possible as I can into one piece of paper, or try to condense like let's say a four sheet thingy into one, or try my best to like convert as small as I can to save some space to one, not have to print out so many things, and also I guess flipping pages is rather annoying while playing. Cat people, what the heck, Michael? They're not cat people. I'm a Lalafell. Anyways, hi there, Michael. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Also playing violin right now. Wee wee wee. So, do the other half that I forgot about the Earthbound one, but here's the other half, because I forgot it's at the very bottom of the sheet. Pollyanna. Yes, you do know it, Michael. Why are you sad? Why are you sad? Yes, Seto is a gremlin. I can confirm that. I know you have a friend there with ears and a tail. I see those two. It's Zero and Kasune. Mother 3, yes. We'll eventually get Mother 3, right? Right? That copium, right? Mother 3? Yeah, I feel spicy right now. Okay, Zero. Hopefully those one's for you. I realized I forgot to do the sheet music thing you asked of me. That's me. Like, oh, I guess both of you. I think I sent you this one at least, Zero. I could be wrong. Also, wait, Gumi, did you sub right now? Because it didn't show for me. It doesn't show that it did, but I see at the beginning of the stream you didn't have a hat, and now you have a hat. So, did a sub go off and I didn't see it? Am I blind? Anyways, what do you think, Zero? I know there was a few little mistakes. Apparently, like the second page thingy, there was a very high position note. I'm like, oh Jesus Christ! It's actually the note is E, but like 7th position, so kind of high up there. It didn't show up on my end. What the fuck? Yeah. So okay. Well, anyways, thank you for that, Gimme. Oh, you're fine. Thank you, Zero. Oh, actually, Gumi, you may want to check your sub thingy if there's a confirmation for a message. Sometimes it does that. That's just a Twitch thing. You just have to make sure you confirm the message if you're resubbing. Which, based on the hat, it says you're 2 months, so that means you're definitely resubbing. But yes, yeah. The ending of Violet Evergarden. So I could try the other one. Yeah, intonation and tuning works, but that's all. You're still learning the piece. Okay, let me see if there was any like, wait. Okay, yeah, this one also has a bunch of high ones, so it may sound a little squeaky at some point, so I do apologize in advance, but I'm going to give it a shot. So might as well give it a shot and see how well I can do this. So.
Nerd, but we love your nerdiness.
my goodness. That is super high up. Holy shit. So that last bit. Okay. That threw me for a loop. So the last bit, guess how many sharps that is on the last bit? The very end part. Zero, you're gonna laugh at this. It is 6 freaking sharps. Holy moly. I was not expecting 6 sharps in one piece. Also, thank you, Halo, for the 17 months for this resub. Wee nerd. We love you. Wee. But yes, I think this one's way harder than the other one I did. This one loves to stay in the high range for a lot of it. I'm like, geez, I need to write down what positions these are. So some of them was me trying to like eyeball it. Some of them I got, but there was a lot of times I missed it. Oh, just gets in 5 or 7 sharp. I think the max is 6. I think the max is 6 sharps, right? Any music people out there can confirm if it's 6 sharp, that's the max? Or is it 7? I think it's 7 for the max, but you rarely go up to 7. Because I believe once you get to 7, you actually start looping around. You become all flats again. But yes, what do you think, Zero? The other Violet Evergarden song? Pretty good, thank you. Okay, so I finally got around to actually get this in sheet music that isn't like me just trying to copy it from like a YouTube video. So my first time attempting the song, so it may sound bad, but we'll see. We'll see how this plays out. Also, I do want to point out that a lot of this was also ripped from the original MIDI file. So, yes. Okay, so that one takes. It's gonna take a while to practice and get used to. Definitely that one bit, cause let me try. Let me try that again. At least on that part I was missing one. Okay, so we got the idea of it. Okay, let's move on to the next song then. Anyways, for people that don't know, that's sea shanty. Wee 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 wee. My AFK song. Because why not? Okay, so this one I'm still trying to figure out because I translated this from piano to violin, and there's a few parts that doesn't sound that great because you need the little trill thingy, the grace note, and it's really hard to do it with the violin. Definitely on certain things, but that's kind of the whole point of the song. But anyways, considering you should know at least what I'm trying to go with this one, so we'll try. Unfortunately, that's all I could go as far because the other half is I'll give it an attempt, but it doesn't sound like great on the violin. It has to be piano. That one's gonna be a lot of practicing and or trying to improvise. But anyways, considering if you remember that, that's the song Lumina played in the game we were doing, the Story of Seasons. Like I said, it's mainly for piano. I tried to do the violin. There's a few parts that I think can only be done on the piano. So that's as best as I could try. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna try this one. This one's a lot of sharps. I may fail a lot, so bear with me. This one has a whopping 5 sharps. Woohoo! I don't even know what those are. Sharps. How many sharps is that? That is F sharp, C sharp, all the way to A. A and D. Okay, I need to remember that. A and D. Okay, let's try this. This is gonna be very painful to hear. God. Okay, well, I'm gonna try that some other time. One too many shards. My brain hurts just for thinking of this. Okay, let's try a different one. That was something. That has too many sharps. My God. And apparently even the music sheet, there's some double sharps, and that just translates to the next note higher. I'm like, oh my goodness, my head, please stop. Yay! So that was Chrono Trigger wind scene. Yay! Okay, let me try the other one. Wait. Yeah, my goodness. Off to eat. AFK. Okay, Gumi. So that was the Corridor of Time, another one from Chrono Trigger. So now we're gonna try the other one, the Mage's theme in the Peaceful Days. So these are sort of new. Let's see, Mage's theme. I've never tried this one before, so we'll give it a shot. Actually, that wasn't that half bad. I could probably do it again and try to actually get it correct. So that was the first time trying that one. That was actually not that bad. Yay! So there's actually a harder version to this, so I'm gonna try that one just for shits and giggles. So I did mark. I was actually playing an octave lower, so we're gonna try the actual one, which is an octave higher. So I'm just gonna skip to that part. Here we go. Have fun. So that one was painful. Anyways, let's try the next one. Next one is called Peaceful Days. Once again from Chrono Trigger. I always try to like group them up. Okay, so this one has 5 sharps, so bear with me. What's with all these sharps? My goodness. good enough. You've actually never played Chrono Trigger? Really? Interesting. Yeah, so that one initially came out of the NES, but I played the DS version, so granted I didn't play the original when it came out, because I never owned an NES, but I did play the DS one, so at least that's something. It's a pretty good game. I actually enjoyed it. I was not expecting it to be that good. Has some cool, very good songs in it too. Like for its time, the NES, the songs I played right now, those are like the best ones right now. If you want, quickly just Google or do the YouTube thing of Wind Scene, Corridor of Time. The one I was just doing was called Peaceful Days. Is like the first town that you enter. Mage's theme is pretty good. That was the other one I was trying. The first one I tried earlier that I could not do was Frog's theme. That one's a good one, but I can't. It has like, was it 5 sharps? Yeah, 5 sharps. My head is exploding. In fact, okay, so this is the funny thing with that cheap thingy zero. It's in 5 sharps and it's 12 8 times. It's hard to already, do with 5 sharps, but then also do what's it called, time signature that's like so out of there, like 18. Was it? What did I just say? It was like 12 8. Yeah. What the fuck? Maybe I'll show you how it looks on Discord when I get a chance. But yeah, it's a very spicy song. At least to play it. It sounds great when you actually listen to it. Yeah, so think of that, but better. Okay, so let's see. Oh, here's another fun one. Wrong one. Okay, so I'm still trying to figure out how the beginning part sounds, but bear with me. I may actually just play it very slow at the very beginning, just so I also try to learn the notes. Such a weird fingering position. character this. Ah. Okay, well, screw that. We'll just skip to the other part because I obviously can't get the steward thing down. So let's go to the fun part. Yay! Yeah, that's good. We'll do the octave lower. It's good. The music. Okay, well, a little bumpy. Sorta got it, but yes. Terror, go! Battle, yay! Okay, so this song, this next one, I've been working on it. Now, it is not perfect. I'm still trying to, like, iron out the bugs, whatever. But, I will say that, I got most of the song, most of it down, and it's the song I posted on Discord a while back. At least the first half. So now we're going to try the full thing. So here we go. Okay. Okay. That was a warm up. Let's try this again. Yeah, because that's a lot of high notes. Okay, so let's try this again. We're gonna skip all this part here because I haven't mastered it yet. And then we go here. Yeah, there was like two parts I had to skip because I don't know the fingering of it. It's really fast. Okay, so basically it's like literally like 12 lines of what's it called? Triplets. So it's supposed to be like yeah, so anyways, yeah. Don't know those notes yet. And then the other one I skipped were even worse than that. It's 6 notes per beat, which is very hard. And not only that, I don't know what they are. Like it's like I'm just gonna probably just slide. I go doo doo. I'm probably just gonna do this when I get to that point. I'm gonna do this right here. Like. It's like those pull flutes or whatever they're called. But yes, you're having fun with that violin. Okay, so I mean, like I said, okay, so actually, we should do the story time. So that song, I showed it back in the general chat or whatever. So that is called Lugia's song. It's from Pokemon the movie 2000. So when I saw that as a kid, I was like, oh my god, this is so crazy. Like the very end when that song's playing, it's you'll hear like maybe it's just a little bit of audio from like Ash and Friends, but for the most part, it's basically like this entire like build up of reviving the birds with the song, and gets to the climax, and then like the entire like ocean's being repaired from the song. You see Lugia back, alive, etc. Ash flying around, the birds all happy, the bad guys on the ground with this destroyed ship. So the song and just the way it sounds, and just it always reminds me of that time. Like, and then like a few years when we got into like choosing, we actually could I guess choose violin for music, whatever. I always remember that thing because I remember, well, in my mind, it was always violin, but apparently it's half violin, half flute. I didn't know it was half flute. I thought it was all violin. But so that was like one of the songs that I remember vividly that I really wanted to play as a kid. It was just like, Lugia. So many years later, I mean, talking about like maybe a few months ago, when this whole thing happened with the Bard thing, I was just thinking about some random songs like I always wanted to play, and of course now as technology has advanced, you can literally just Google and find the sheet music. MuseScore has a lot of it, and then like using MuseScore to edit the things to be playable for any instrument you want. So like, oh my god, I can finally play that one song. Now granted, it's still a long ways for me to be perfect at it, but I'm like, at least I can hear most of the song I can remember from way back in the day. Ayo, it's been a while. It has. Hi. Welcome. But yes, so Lugia song I do vividly remember. Pokemon the movie 2000, for some reason, like I really enjoyed it as a kid. I know it's probably not the best Pokemon movie out there, but it was just that song, and I just remember it so much. Like I really always wanted to play it. Either that with like the little like I guess recorder, whatever it's called, or I would just sing it like da, 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 da. Oh, actually, that's one other thing I should point out real fast. So, back in the day, I would always try to listen to something and try to play it by ear. No, not the ocarina, the pre-recorded thing from like freaking elementary school. I never got an ocarina. Although I will say Zelda was the other inspiration for me wanting to really do violin stuff, because back when Ocarina of Time was a thing, I would always like get the little notes, and then it has the thing in Trouble Club, so I will write them down. I have the original paper still in my binders. Actually, I put this in the back of the melodies for all the songs that you play with ocarina, just so that I remember, like, oh yeah, look, this is the school paper I had. Anyways, back to what I was talking about. I usually would try my best to play songs by ear, because remember, like, this is pre-internet age, that a lot of songs weren't online and you had to like either know it or whatever, so you just have to like improvise and just try your best by what you hear. So I will always play the Lugia song, but I actually learned it, and apparently it was an octave, exactly an octave lower. So let me try if I could try to remember how it is, like just playing by ear. Wait. I think that's how I used to do it way back in the day. Whereas now they have the original, the real one. I found out that it's first of all one octave higher, and then of course there's a few extra like notes that go with it. So like it wasn't a perfect memorization or improvising with just listening to it with my ear, but it's the best I could do at the time. And I think the other song I did was the Darius Carlin one, which I found the finally after all these years I found the real sheet music. It was actually called Final Decision Battle instead of Darius Carlin from Tales of Symphonia. So what I remember is this. Let's see. Wait. And then yeah, that's all I can think of. So let me find the one I just printed out like a while back. So let me compare that to what the real one's called. Okay, so that was from memory, or play my ear from many years ago. So this is the real one. loose from that. So yeah, way more to that song than I could remember. I was so glad to finally find that sheep music. I'm like, oh my god, finally, after all these years, I finally found it. Okay, so let's see, what's the time? We have about maybe 30 minutes left. I should probably actually, Actually, not 30. I probably have less than that. We should probably start wrapping things up now I'm thinking about it. I need to actually do something before the start of the hour. So, it will take a while for me to unpack and whatever. So, I'm going to try a song. This one's not going to sound great because it has 4 flats and it's going to be my first time trying it, but we're going to try it. It is Karma from Tales of the Abyss. That has a lot of flats. That is an interesting song. I have not practiced that one. It would take a while to figure this one out. So, let me see if there's any other songs I want to like at least attempt once before we have to get off. Let's see what this. Okay, I do apologize for that sudden stop of whatever the hell I was doing. Yeah, I thought I heard a noise for a second, so I had to quickly check it out, but it's fine. Anyways, let's continue. Well, I think that was a good session. Shy of 2 hours, that's fine. We did a lot of cool songs. But I do need to get things ready before the hour starts. So I think, unfortunately, we're going to have to call it quits. But yeah, it was fun. Definitely playing songs that I finally got a chance to download and play, whatever. So, hope you guys enjoyed this shenanigans. It was a good stream. Thanks. Also, real other reason why I wanted to stop. That's too much practicing from one day. My pinky is really starting to hurt, and I see the indentation of the friggin' string on it, and I'm like, huh, that can't be good. Because the friggin' E string is so tiny, it's probably like literally slicing it up right now. I don't have was the calluses that a lot of like professionals have, or because I don't play it as often as those. I probably, like, to be honest, I probably did have like minor amount back in the day, but you don't play for a while. Yeah, it's a learning curve. Anyways, I keep on hearing birds. I think that's from the game. But yes, thank you all for stopping by for the thing. Thank you, of course, Halo, and I'm going to say Gumi, because even though it didn't appear that she resubscribed, I saw the little icon, so I'm assuming it worked. So thank you all for those subs earlier today. Let's see here. Yeah, okay. Anyways, we're going to end it off there. So thank you for watching. I will hopefully maybe one day do a real Final Fantasy stream. Or this could be the one for you, Zero. Yeah. Let's see here. Maybe one day I'll also like play around with this to get the right notes down. We'll see. But yeah, look, it's me. Haha. Sure, buddy. One day, yeah. Yeah. But yes, thank you for watching. Thank you for stopping by. I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.